Wake that ass up. And you know this is a Thursday, man. You know what I'm saying? Some clubs tonight it's a $5 cheap dance for y'all cheap niggas. But Rise and Grind Morning Show, Live Hip Hop Daily, man. It's DJ Larry Love in here. I got X Malone in here, and I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the world, my brother.
Hey man, what's going on? It's your boy MDN Zane, straight from the south side. No cap.
MDN Zane in the building, man. Hey, X Malone, what's up, brother, man?
Man,
day
good.
2 this week, man.
It's good to be back. You know, day 2, Rise and Grind Morning Show, the #1 morning show to hit the streets of Atlanta. I never thought when we first created this thing, it'd be this. I ain't really think we'd be having, you know, how artists like my man right here on the couch
man,
really represent for Atlanta, but it feel good.
To be honest with you, rest in peace to my dog Sneaker Q.
True.
That really had the vision for all this. Actually, Sneaker Q interviewed Young Dolph and Black Youngster in a racquetball room. First in a racquetball room. And when he did that interview in a racquetball room, I knew it was gonna be real, bro. And he called me, he's like, Larry, bro, I found the studio. So when we found after that Dolph and Black Youngster interview brought him, I think that media attention a lot. So when we actually physically got a place downtown, where actually he was supposed to go to another scenario when I was on internet radio.
Oh yeah, big fact.
And you was over there too. When I tried to get you over to come with me, man, you actually did come over there for a minute when we was on internet radio.
I was there for a little minute. We ain't gonna disclose that radio, situation.
Yeah, but let me tell you how Atlanta really was, bro. Like years ago, before the Instagram got to where it was, but you really had to make a name for yourself on the sides of town that you went to with the shit. Like if you was on the east side trying to do a podcast or the interview, that shit cool being on the east side, but it was hard getting artists to come to the east side. Niggas fly into town, they scared, they want to pay for security guards, or they gotta go find a local gangster crip or whatever they bang blood, whatever set they bang, they gotta go get the security for them to bring them to the interview. So it was some woes in doing this shit when you working with mainstream artists. Yeah. So when you go to the independent, it's more of a respect, bro, because you really see people that it's fuck all that fabrication, all that highlight shit. Like let's just work. We just want to work with real artists, bro. So from him saying that, I was just giving you the spill.
That's dope.
So let me hear your spill. You being an artist, man. Where did the MDN come from? Let's start there first.
MDN was actually, man, my big brother is 9 years older than me, so I was that annoying little brother that I always looked up. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to the skating ring with him. Okay. I'm trying to go to the high school parties. I'm like elementary school, middle school. And they used to be like, man, you can't come, bro. You too young. But when you get old enough, you feel me, you're going to be able to hang out with the cool kids.
Yeah.
So when I got around middle school, probably about 7th grade, that's when everybody was popping and doing, like, making up cliques and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And me and my best friend, my manager now, Hefe, he was like, manager, man. Yeah, man, he blowing my phone up, too.
Go ahead, man. You can touch your phone.
But, yeah, we started a clique, man, and he was like, well, what we going to call it? And I'm like, man, I'm MDN. You feel me? Because my brother knew was already something that they had already established. They was all football players. You know, some of them was in the streets, but I just always looked up to them. That was like my role models at the time. So when I got an opportunity to brand myself, I wanted it to be something that meant something. So it's just a lot of years into it. So that's what.
So what is the MDN? What are those?
Originally, it stood for $1 Million Nigga.
Okay, originally.
You know what I'm saying? Originally. Okay. But when I got to school down there at Albany State and I started doing the promo, shout out to ASU. I started doing promo teams and throwing parties. I needed something that was more marketable, so I switched the nigga to networking. So I switched it from $1 Million Nigga to $1 Million Networking, and that's how we just ran with it.
Now hold on, I just want everybody out there looking, watching, and paying attention. How old are you, sir?
I'm 24.
24.
Yeah.
You see how a young mind can be shifted, changed, remade over a short span of time. I'm super glad you grew up from being a nigga and understanding you were more than something that someone else owned. Yeah. And you knew you had your own network.
Yeah. That's hard.
Facts.
That's hard.
I just want to shake your hand, man.
Yeah, I like that too, bro. And like I said, I like that the fact they said you was getting money with it. Y'all was throwing parties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when people see MDN on the flyer, they already knew what time it was.
Yeah, you already knew it was going to be a movie.
And they'd rather be a part of that network than just be a regular nigga.
Hey. Because a real nigga on network. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you better say that. Underground Railroad style in that motherfucker.
No cap.
Yeah, no cap. All right, man. So what side of town you from the south side?
Yeah, with an F.
Side.
Like what?
South.
What road on the south?
I'm from Tar Boulevard, 1941.
Tar Boulevard, man. Matter of fact, they got this restaurant that's nowhere in Atlanta called. It's like a potato factory. It's called George Potato Factory. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They make nigga, hey, yo, this restaurant make bro, you can get a potato, and it's not no regular size potato. It's like a big ass, and they put toppings like a pizza, but you put it in a potato. And bro, as you put these, you can. It's like you eat it out the potato, bro. Like you have melted cheese, steak. You can have a Philly steak. You can have a whole Philly steak in a potato. In a potato.
Only in Atlanta.
You can get only in Atlanta,
Yeah,
though,
like-
man. Shout out to the South Side, man.
Yeah, Southside.
What school you went to?
I went to Lovejoy.
Oh,
Shout out to Lovejoy, man.
Yeah,
football.
football. Yeah, you already know it.
Yeah.
You said your older brothers was playing football, so I probably figured.
Yeah.
So let's cross over from that. So how did you? What was the passion before? Was it sports before the music? Was
Yeah,
sports the passion?
it was definitely, like I was that nigga that I just knew I was going to the NFL. You know, me and my friends coming out of high school had offers to any school you could think of. We was offered by them, and you know what I'm saying? I think it was just, I thought I was going to play football, but you know, if you want to make God laugh, you tell him what you going to be doing.
Hey,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
That's one of my mottos, brother.
so,
Glad you said that.
You feel me? I just let God take control. I was a big time football player. Went D1 to South Carolina State. Ended up going.
Shout out to my hometown, Orangeburg.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Orangeburg too. I love Orangeburg, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
country town, but I love
Yes,
it.
sir,
though.
man. A
But,
country savage town. You might not get fouled. You might get left in the woods somewhere. You talk to the wrong
No
geek.
cap.
You know what I'm saying?
The dude with the Evisu jeans
Yeah.
gonna get you. No
The
cap.
old ass EVZ jeans too. Yo,
But yeah.
we didn't have a movie theater in my hometown.
Yeah,
That's the crazy thing.
facts.
Yeah. So go ahead, man.
But yeah, I was there for a semester. I ended up qualifying late, so I went from Tennessee, Mississippi State type of schools, you know, Middle Tennessee, Indiana, to South Carolina State, which is a D1 AA. So I was already kind of upset about, you know, disappointed from going there to there, but I got my test scores late, and I ended up finally getting them, and South Carolina State was the only school stuck with me.
That can affect an athlete though. Getting your test.
Yeah, man, it's a lot.
So many politics.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, it's usually just, man, it's just
Yeah.
politics, bro.
Yeah.
But it was a blessing going out there. I met a few NFL players out there that was my roommates and stuff like that. And then I ended up going to Kansas. I stayed in Kansas for a year and a half. It's probably like the hardest thing I've ever done, bro.
Kansas, damn.
18 hours away, Hutchinson, Kansas. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
no trees. It's just like
Yeah,
the goddamn yellow brick road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. But
How did
and
it change you as a man?
because, like, I was on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You could call. You could be like, yo, mama.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
nigga be like, yeah, I'm going to college and then go to Georgia State. Like, bro, you're at the crib. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing nothing. But I was all the way out there, and I had my homeboys out there with me too. My best friend, my manager, actually, when he didn't qualify, he ended up going out there with me too. So it was like me and 3 other teammates, but we was just, all we had was each other, but it was still MDN.
Yeah. Shout out to my dog Groovy Lou in the building, man. And I'm glad we giving this football story right now. He walked in the building because I like to talk about artists that, you know, had the D1 offer, had this time to go D1, took a trial or tribulation, you know what I'm saying, to take something else serious, man. And so you went from South Carolina State playing D1 football, then you transitioned from South Carolina State to Albany State.
I transferred from South Carolina State to JUCO. I went to prison, the prison of football, junior college football.
JUCO, it is slick prison.
Yeah, it's prison. You know what I'm
What school
saying?
you went to?
I went to Hutchinson, Kansas.
Hutchinson, Kansas.
Yeah.
That's a real place. I know you was talking off camera. You said that's one of the hardest, like, top JUCO colleges.
Yeah, at the time we was ranked number 2 in the nation behind East Mississippi. I think it was 2015, 2014.
2014.
Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, that's a week of athletes, JB. The other day we interviewed Preco. He played with Josh Norman. You know, so we just had an artist we interviewed 2 days ago that played with Josh Norman. They grew up together. So and he's a rap artist now. So that shows you how the hip hop run in sports. You know what I'm saying?
They run hand in hand.
They run hand in hand.
They run hand in hand. I mean, you know, go ahead.
So what's that transition from JUCO to now you went up to Albany State after you?
It was a culture shock, bro, because, you know, I'm out here like, it's probably like 250 football players, and all we got is the volleyball team to choose from. You know what I'm saying? And then I go to Albany State, and it's like 22 females to every dude, and it was like, oh my God, you know, like the shit. Yeah.
And then you know we were just talking, man. You
had to stay focused.
You got a few ASU OGs in here, Meat in here, Lou in here. You know I'm in here. I can't. I have a girlfriend now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wholesome now. Let me get it right because I'm on camera and shit. I'm wholesome.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
A couple years,
but you know,
don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. That man sound like the police, man.
But you know what I'm saying? I was Larry Love for real. It wasn't a name. You know what I'm saying? It was a lifestyle.
Most definitely though, but
like.
Yeah, that was the first seasons of Last Chance U. They was the number 1 team. We was number 2.
Okay, that's dope, man. So
At JUCO is that's where you want. That's where no cap, but you will find the best athletes.
Yeah.
in your JUCO.
You gotta think because every school has that guy that's like he's a freak on the field or the court, but he just can't get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? He either in the streets too much or he dumb as a box of bricks.
y'all don't even peep why I asked him that. Y'all don't even peep why I asked him that question. I asked him because he said the reason he went to South Carolina State because his test scores was late. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I never knew that test scores can hinder where the fuck you go to school at.
Yeah, because
I never knew that.
See, the problem was I told you, like in high school, bro, we was superstars, bro. Like we would play on Friday. We would leave. We would go with Slim Duncan, Chaz, whole brick squad, Monopoly, 10-17, and go to the club right after the game.
Shout out to Hit Squad too.
You know what I'm saying? So at the time we was young, bro. We was living too fast. We didn't care about the test scores. We only lost 3 games in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So that was. But that shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them scores. And a lot of universities pull out there, oh, he's a gangster, man. He ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't focused.
Yeah. So what made you when you got to Albany and that's when the second turn up happened? Because you said you used to throw parties too, like us. I told you we used to throw parties. It just so happened that listening to him sound like my life 4 years prior to that. But I just played basketball and I started throwing parties and I DJ'd. But you a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how was that when you got in Albany? How was the love? That's when you had the juice for this artist style. Like when did the artist
I mean, we used to make music in high school. Like just like I was the nigga that was rapping before we ran out the paper and shit. Or after the game when we win, we on the way back to the crib. I'm rapping on the bus and shit with my coaches. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But when I got down there, I wasn't a DJ, but shit. A lot of times it was like shit. We had a few DJs didn't like to talk on the microphone. Yeah. Shit, man, I'm drunk, man. Give me that shit, man. I'm finna turn this bitch up.
Like, that's I told niggas in Atlanta don't talk on the microphone. Yeah. They have hosts in Atlanta. But in college, the DJs. I learned how to host in college.
Yeah, you had.
I had to talk. We didn't have hosts like in Atlanta. Like I be traveling. It's like these clubs now have hosts for me. I didn't. That's why I can. So then they niggas see me like, yo, this DJ can fucking talk.
Yeah, that's a plus.
You know?
That's a plus. You know what I'm saying? But
$50 I need. I need an extra $100. No, that's another job I'm doing talking.
Yeah, but that's how I kind of like. That's where it kind of started at because I learned like, oh shit, I got comfortable like talking in front of large groups of people, and when I learned how to say like. Shit, if you STD free, put your phone light in the air, and I started lighting this shit up like Jay-Z just walked in the fucking building, and people was like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? So I just took them strategies of just playing around, singing the ad libs to other artists' songs, and shit. I rapped my own one time, and that shit was ever since then. It's just you feel me?
It took for you to just on some playing around shit that really, and it's been turned ever since.
It's a blessing, bro. It's really a blessing.
And you know what I'm saying? Till then, to getting paid shows, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Getting paid shows.
So what's your next move? Is it visuals? Is it doing something or saying something different as an artist that would make you different than all the rest of the people out here? Because I say now, everybody like, everybody want to be a rapper. I be like, not necessarily. I think people chasing the money.
Yeah.
But to really be, I feel dope in this business and to have longevity, you got to do it from someplace other that derives from money. You got to do that shit from your heart. So that's more so what I mean, and like where you get the passion for. Now that you see you got the little juice and you got the swag and you can rap a little bit, you get the passion to really like get in the studio and say.
I mean, like just growing up where I'm from and just watching my surroundings and people that I grew up with. You feel me? You gotta stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be passionate about something. You feel me? Never been a bum. You feel me? So. It's just like I'm just telling my story. So like one day my daughter's gonna be able to like go back and listen to that shit. Yeah. I might be long gone and be like, damn. Yeah. Like grandpa used to be going hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do it for though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta and as long as it's the thing I learned about the music, like artists make it so hard, bro. Yeah. Like just be you.
Just be you.
Like as long as you're being authentic, bro, they're gonna like the shit. Somebody's gonna like the shit. You feel me?
It sounds good for you because you sitting on the couch and you an authentic nigga, but it's a lot of cats out here that don't know how to be authentic.
Yeah.
Their whole life they done always tried to be Dion or Jordan.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? At some point between a real man life, you gotta say, okay, I respect Dion and Jordan or whoever else.
Yeah.
But I gotta set the record straight for me and mine.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And when you get that shit, that's when you kind of step into your own and you can really become, your own swag.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. You got any projects on YouTube out right now? Not projects, videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I got a lot of videos on YouTube. Like you could just type in MDN Zane. I just released. It's Sway to remix the song. Sway, my boy Sway, remix God. It's his song. We just dropped a video to it yesterday, but it's called Jumpin'. It's a new single that we pushing. It's on my album that dropped.
Okay.
MDN for L. It's all on every music platform, YouTube, Spot. I go through DistroKid.
So this may be that song that take you. This may be it right here. That's
man. Yeah, but it be hard though, bro, cause like we be like, oh yeah, this is the song, and then we go to the studio every other day, and then goddamn, this is the song.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. So it's just it is what it is, bro. I'm just gonna keep going.
You gotta let the people gravitate toward it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just. From what my experience, you know what I'm saying, because when the people tell you what they want to hear and that's what you're gonna want to put the money behind.
Yeah, facts.
It only makes sense. Why would artists is always, you gonna like everything you make because you made the shit. You know what I'm saying? But even the nigga that's coming to the studio with you every day, he gonna like everything that you made.
Nah.
Okay.
My folks ain't bullshit.
Oh, so you don't got no yes men. We got no yes men.
Nah, man, we ain't doing none of that, man. We ain't doing none of that.
That
shit is trash.
Okay.
Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? My manager gonna be like, man, you just had me pay for this shit, man. You came in here. This is what you gonna do, like.
Okay.
But we really don't have that problem a lot. But
okay.
You know what I'm saying? We just keep creating, bro. Something's gonna be a hit. You feel me? Like that's how we look at it. We just gonna treat the music grind just like the football grind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna outwork everybody.
What I said yesterday, talent is the third thing on the list.
Yeah. Facts.
Business is first.
You gotta have your business.
Politics is second.
You gotta know your politics.
Image is third.
Your image is
and
third.
talent is fourth.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got no image, they might like I know some bitches that can sing like Aaliyah, but she look like she look like what's the mama from Good Times. What's it, Florida Evans?
Ooh.
She look like Florida Evans.
Damn.
Like
Refrigerated body.
That's just what it is. You got to have the image.
That's a fool.
And I hate that the game is fucked up like that. That's just the industry though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
if you don't have the image, it ain't. You may be a songwriter. You may turn to be the greatest songwriter. I'm not saying that everybody has to be in front of the camera, but I'm just saying the motherfuckers that's giving you millions of dollars, they check it for 4 things.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the image, go get in shape. I'm not saying that you're ugly, but you may have to go get in shape. You may have to do something different. You may have to change how you look. You may have to cut. It's just that's what they want. If you want to be in the game, you got to play the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you stay independent and do your thing and gravitate them towards you, then the sky's the limit.
Is you signing or is you?
Saying that is you signed or would you sign?
Am I signed? No.
Would you sign?
People are starting to reach out.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. If it make sense, then let's do it. Like I wouldn't mind doing a 2-3 year deal. Making those connections and just and taking that route. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna have to be a good amount.
It's nothing wrong with signing a deal if you know your shit gonna pop, man. Don't yawn off.
Man. Look, listen, man. This shit
downplay the deal.
This shit costs money, bro.
I don't get why downplay that shit. I don't. He really hit. He was signed a major deal.
He was signed.
But he hit that for like.
I ain't gonna talk on all that.
No, he hit that he was signed.
Nah, man.
But it built into
and that shit hurt niggas like me hard. You feel me? Because we like, damn, dog.
That's what it did. I knew that. You know how for an independent artist to have a yacht and shoot a video, you know how much that costs?
Yeah, I know what's going on.
In Miami?
I know what's going on.
You ain't spending your dope re-up money, nigga.
No.
I don't give a fuck how many birds you cook up or you broke down. You ain't spending re-up dope money, getting a yacht, bringing your niggas in. You know how much that costs?
It costs a lot of money.
Yeah, but the label may pay it. You know
but
what I'm saying?
I
don't know.
These niggas respect on the streets, he got to hide the fact that he not signed.
Man, fuck that. It's nothing wrong with signing to a major label, man.
It's not. I mean,
nothing wrong with
if it makes sense, makes sense. But then again, the only problem with it, I love Young Dolph. Key Glock, all that whole camp.
Yeah, I like his beat.
It's just like what's authentic is just authentic. Yeah, bro. And now it just feels like it was kind of a facade. You know what I'm saying?
We live in a world of facade.
It was almost like this. I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm the perfect example. I tell people like that. Do you remember DJ Khaled 2 summers ago?
Yeah.
Nigga, DJ Khaled had every mainstream artist 2 summers ago on his album to a single. So he was putting money in people's career, but it took a DJ to do that.
Yeah.
So he went from a DJ to an artist. He signed as an artist.
Yeah.
But Khaled, that shows you what the label and industries and record labels can do. They can put a person to represent, right? And they show you, look, we took a DJ and made him the #1 artist.
Yeah.
They can do anybody if they took a DJ. They made him an artist, and Khaled had the biggest artists on his album because he's a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they put money in Khaled's pocket, but that shows you anybody can be a fucking It's all about the label. It's all about what they want to do.
Yeah, they just gotta make sense.
Gotta
But
make sense.
see, the problem is everybody just capping. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
'Cause all these niggas signed to somebody, they signed to somebody, they signed to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the industry.
So like I said, if it makes sense, then I'll go with it. You
So
feel
let me ask you another question. This is my new infamous question. If you had a studio Patchwork in Atlanta, you had your 4 famous producers, favorite producers over there, and then on this next street you had these film artists working on the greatest movie and the premiere for Netflix. Which one you choosing to work with that week? You taking that Netflix premiere movie special? You gonna be the #1 actor, or you gonna go to the studio with your favorite 3 producers?
That's a big deal.
That's a full ass question right there. But this is how I do it. let me tell you something though. This is how I do it right here. I actually graduated with mass communications. That's my degree. So I was into like writing movies. You know what I'm saying, write scripts and shit like that. Do all my own videos, but that's beside the point. Do what I do. Man, the shit that I've been through, bro, like just the circle of friends that I have and all the stories and just all the pain and shit to get to where I'm at to write the music, I would do the movie.
Oh,
but check this out.
Hey,
I would do the
That's
soundtrack.
good. No.
I would do the soundtrack for the movie.
That's good. But you know how many artists?
That's a real artist.
With my own
Hey,
team.
bruh, a lot of artists. How many? What's the last answer we heard to that answer, JB?
Man, look.
But I'm glad you say that. You know why? I'm glad. I'm about to say why I like your answer. I'm about to tell you why I like your answer. Because it's where you at in your career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This person don't have the awareness that she can pull on the streets. She may not can go get the. Because I was just speaking about Big Bank Black, right? You know, the movie Superfly.
Yeah.
You know how this is the biggest gangster of Atlanta. Niggas thought they couldn't go talk to Big Bank Black, but this nigga just made a movie. So now it made him accessible to people in the industry, right?
Yeah.
But just years ago, just last year, we thought we couldn't talk to this gangster when he did the, you know what I'm saying, until he came commercial enough. So it depends on where you at in your career. That's why that's $1 million question right there, bro.
Yeah, that's
really
a great
trick
question.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can go any route. You know what I'm saying? You can. It's up to the artist.
But I think the people that want to go with the producers, I kind of feel like you trying to take the easy way out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like that answer. I like that answer.
I mean, and then again, working with big time producers and stuff, I've been meeting some big time producers and like Suede, and I met I was with 2 Chainz with Suede at Escobar right down the street and whatnot. But just working with a lot of industry people, bro, I just go off a vibe. So I mean, I might call Metro, tell Southside to come, tell man, just the hottest producers, Weezy, to come. Yeah. And they might be looking at me like, man, they gonna give me the throwaways anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They vibe ain't in there. They not really like, oh, let's make a hit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't finna use me. Yeah. No, sir.
That's
we're
a
not
good
going
answer,
out
bro.
like that.
That's a good answer. I like
You know
it.
what I'm
Take the movie because you're gonna be on Netflix.
Man, we're gonna milk
movies,
bro. We're gonna do their ad the worst way.
So hey, I like that answer, bro. I like that answer.
To me, that just shows your business mind. You know what I mean, and where you trying to get to.
The mass communication degree.
So you get degrees. At least you using your degree. There's a lot of cats out here that done graduated from Harvard and all these other schools and
but
communication degrees and they ain't even using them. Working at
it's just a hard field, man. It's like you just gotta know somebody. Honestly, I'm not using that shit right now, but I got it.
You may not think you are.
You might not think you are, but something.
You gonna tap in. You gonna tap in.
Yeah. I definitely learned a lot about the industry and just business relationships and just stuff like that.
On some funny shit, you may not be able to go in a room with somebody you need because you didn't have that. They may respect you just because you got a mass comm degree. Yeah. You know how many motherfuckers these labels. Half of these niggas is gay anyway. So I'm just being honest with you. When you get to that level, when you go to them LA trips and these New York trips,
facts.
You deal with niggas that like you, nigga.
Oh man,
that's just what it is. You don't have to respect it, but at the end of the day, you know what you are. So when we know what we stand for and we know what we offer, you can like me all day, nigga. As long as you put this money in my pocket, and we go back to my team and we gonna make this shit work. You know? What I'm saying? That's how you get booked for. Like that's just what it is. That's what you.
I see what you're saying though.
I'm telling you what the.
You just gotta keep it business. Keep business business.
Unless you stay independent, then you do the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, that's the plan though. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can, you feel me? Like as long as I can, I'm gonna do the independent thing.
But now I just dealt with an artist, man. He just literally got blackballed. He got involved to a fashion event. I don't know if it was during Fashion Week. Fashion Week was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Fashion Week just passed up.
The artist, the dude that booked him got the wrong perspective of him. And I told him, bro, change your hair color back. I always told him, I'm not gonna say the artist's name. I said, bro, they might see your hair color, bro. They might just be thinking something, bro, because your hair, bro. Because I knew him personally, bro. And the nigga, his arm, I don't know what he got labeled as, but he get out there. It was a whole, they told him like, hey, bro, we like you, but we like you, like we just like you, bro. Like we like seeing you. So he took offense to it. You know what I'm saying? Took offense to it. Show got canceled. Didn't get the money. Now he back in Atlanta trying to get booked for his next. Trying to set up spring break shows now. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, bro, like,
right there, huh?
but look, Nigga, now you don't got no back end.
Yeah, but you gotta keep that shit business, bro.
But what happened? But fuck that. You should have known what you was dealing with, nigga, before you went out there. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, bro. Like,
but a lot of these cats be out here, like we talked about. They be so excited.
And this is a mainstream.
Money
this is a mainstream person.
Or the opportunity of being famous that they'll take this motherfucking trip out to California.
But we not doing that one.
Hey, I'm telling you, like we said, like, hey, it's a
hey, boy,
that world. Like,
we not doing that. We ain't doing none of that.
I'm pretty sure you seen the what's the interview? 2 Chainz said in the interview, he turned down the Diddy interview because Diddy he couldn't bring his tech. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just what you stand for, bro.
Yeah.
People gonna respect.
But
2 Chainz said that himself.
That's the M though. That's what we stand for, man. Everybody eats.
Everybody eat. We like it, man.
You know what I'm saying? One eat, we all eat. It don't matter. We got one slice of pizza. Everybody in the room gonna get a piece. You know what I'm saying?
I like
how we gonna bust it down.
Drop your social, drop your IG before we get out here, my boy.
Hey man, you can go follow me on all social media at Zane_MDN, ZANE_MDN.
What video you want to kick it to?
What video do I want to kick it to? Like,
yeah, right now we finna drop it. Rise and Grind show.
It's on YouTube. We can go find it on YouTube.
Hey, look,
your fans can support it.
Okay, look, man. Did what you want to do. You want to go to YouTube and you want to go put in MDN, Zane, Sway, the remix, God, Dizziano, Monte, Foolin, and 100K Slick. Go watch that Jumping right now. It's the hardest song this summer, hardest single, no cap. You heard it here first. Gang.
We out of here, man. Thursday, man. Don't throw all your money tonight in the strip club. Man. Those ain't gonna be faithful tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, man.